Good evening, I'm Paula Akana. The smoking ban has had a slow road to reality in Hawaii. It took nearly 4 years for the state to put together the administrative rules for the law. And 1 year after that, nearly 5 years since that law took effect, there's no specific plan in place to enforce it. KITV4's Kyoki Kerr has the exclusive story.
After the workplace smoking ban took effect in mid-November 2006, the health department had to develop rules and regulations for the ban, working with lawyers here at the state attorney general's office. That process took nearly 4 years, as the health department held public hearings across the state and appeared 3 times before the state's Small Business Regulatory Review Board, which didn't like the new regulations.
It was really meant to be a self-enforcing, self-policing kind of law.
Former Governor Linda Lingle signed the rules in August of last year, nearly 4 years after the smoking restrictions took effect. State health officials say most businesses follow the law, but it's received complaints there are roughly 20 bars in violation. One of them is O'Toole's Irish Pub downtown, which allows patrons to smoke. Its owner has fought the rules, saying they're unfair because bar owners could be cited even if their customers are outside their bars but smoking too close to the doorways.
That's the equivalent of somebody on the street parking incorrectly and coming to my bar. I'm in violation.
The department is aware of those few businesses that are not in compliance. We are working with local law enforcement on the compliance issue.
But there's still no specific agreement with the Honolulu Police Department to enforce the smoking law.
It's been really frustrating. I think this is just an example of some of the bureaucracy that we see sometimes.
Deborah Zeisman of the Coalition for a Tobacco-Free Hawaii wants the health department to appoint inspectors for the smoking law, just as it does for restaurants.
But I do think in our state that it should be the health department that can go out if there's complaints that are noted, that they should have inspectors and they can go out and issue citations.
Julian Lipscher says the health department has not appointed any smoking inspectors because it feels it can get the strongest possible enforcement by working with police. In the 5 years since the smoking law took effect, police officers have cited only a handful of violators. Paula, back to you.